and it's a terrible day today. So it is. I was at, there's an open day at Tesco across the road face. Absolutely great day, a lot of stuff there, a lot of recovery stuff there, as well as stuff for kids and this and that. It finishes at 3 o'clock, you know, but I was all there and I got caught in the rain, so I got caught out, you know. I had my body warmer on and that, but my arms got soaked, absolutely soaked, you know. It's a bit of a downer going for the last couple of days to this, but it's all good, do you know what I mean? It's all, do you know, you've got to do what you've got to do, do you know. I come on this actually, do you know, I want to mention two people. Now I want to mention my two friends, Nicole and John, for being there for me, do you know, and you know, lovely birthday present, you know, lovely greetings, very good people, one of your own, do you know, and I look forward to catching up with them. John and Nicole, love yous lots, so I do, you know, and thanks very much for being there. And also thanks very much to everybody that comes on here and tunes in, you know, and all the people that stop me in the street, and this and that, you know. And I was talking to my pal about it, and he said to me, do you know get annoyed sometimes? Now yesterday we were stopped about 6 or 7 times, you know, and I says, no, I don't get annoyed with it. I used to let my ego build up with all this sort of stuff. I don't do that anymore. But what I do is that I acknowledge everybody that comments, whether it be good or whether it be bad. Do you know, I had a guy the other day commenting, do you know, he called me everything. He called me a fake, he called me a a-hole, do you know, an idiot, do you know. Actually at one point he accused me of telling people that I was into the Bible and all that. Called me a liar, do you know, says, now, I'll tell you something right now. See, anything I say to you, it can be verified, right? It can be verified, 100%. I don't come on and tell lies, right? And I don't tell people I'm a gangster, or this, or that, or the next thing. People that know me know my capabilities. Like myself, I know my own capabilities, and I know, and I'm confident with that. Do you know what I mean? But, do you know what? I'm not coming on here as a liar. But, do you know, that's the way life is. If the guy wants to comment and call me a liar, he's entitled to his opinion, do you know? So he is. And that's the way it is, you know. So good or bad, anybody that comments anywhere, run about any of the stuff I do, I thank you for it, do you know. And I always try and make a wee comment back, right? I always try and catch you. If anybody messages me, do you know, whatever, do you know, I'm here for yous, so am I. Because it works both ways, right? Because a lot of yous inspire me as well, do you know, and I just don't let my ego build up with it. But anybody that's took the time out to watch anything I do, right, or whatever, and then they stop me in the street, I'm not annoyed, right? I'm very, very grateful, right, for people taking the time out to recognise me, right, instead of body swerving me, which they probably would have done back in the day, right? So thanks everybody. And Nicole, John, great phone calls, good laugh, excellent man. No, it's good to laugh, so it is. So I came back up the stair there and decided that maybe it's 2:15. I'll probably get a big Jake on, do you know, and there's a meeting round the corner that I'll go to the night. This afternoon I thought I would just come on, and have a quick chat. About what's what, which is not much, to be fair. You know, everything's kinda sticking to the plan, do you know. Structure's good for me, do you know. And my week is quite busy actually, because on a Monday I've got a group And then at Monday night, a day called water therapy and meditation. That's where recovery rhythms. And anybody that's in the Glasgow area, or out with, if you're willing to travel, are willing to come and get wet, you're welcome, and I would advise you to go to Recovery Rhythms page on Facebook, whatever, and see what's what. Anyway, so that's my Monday. My Tuesday, I work with TPS Connects, so I do, and on a Tuesday night, I do the community kitchen. I missed last week, so I'll need phone the gaffer. That's getting back in the Gorbals, helping out to other people. It's not directly related to recovery, but it's good to give back to the community, given the fact that I'd ransacked the place for years, and it's good to get a cuddle off people and that for the community that remember you from back then and see you've changed. So that's that. Wednesdays, I've got a group in the afternoon, and usually I'll find a meeting today on a Wednesday night. Thursdays, group again. Thursday night, group again, Thursday afternoon, and meetings again, or whatever else is on. And Friday, I go to recovery cafes, and at night time I've got my home group that I do service in, and I go there and meet up with people that are like-minded with myself, Saturdays, meet in the morning or in the afternoon. At night time, I kind of let myself start to chill out a bit, and get a break. Sundays, I just try and get a break a bit, but if I'm feeling like it, I get a meeting in, because it's very, very important in recovery not to get too heavy too quickly. You can do too much and it can burn you out, and I've got experience of that, right? Putting my horn out to everybody and forgetting about yourself. You can't forget about yourself and this stuff, so you need to take time out for yourself, and when I've got a spare afternoon or morning or whatever, I go down to the swimming, or walk along, if it's a nice day, walk along the canals and that, and but I'm blessed to have all that stuff a day. So am I. I'm blessed to have a roof above my head. And I'm blessed to have people like yourselves that are interested in what I'm doing, So thanks again. I've been watching YouTube and that, but I fell into a habit of going to sleep on my recliner. So because this flat's really warm, and I've got into a habit, and it's quite a bad habit. Although the recliner goes right back, do you know what I mean? It's leather, and if you're hot, it's no good. There it is, man. The noise when you're picking yourself off it, if you've no topper on, man, it's like a gunfight. So it is, and I was laughing with somebody yesterday. We were laughing like fuck, and what we were talking about, we were talking about sexual stuff, right? Fucking just on the wing kind of. And I was saying that leather couch. I says, could you imagine doing anything on that, right? Oh man, you would be here. You'd need to get prized off it with the fire brigade. So you would, no? So the two were laughing. So things are all right. Do you know what I mean? It's a Sunday, fucking whatever. Do you know? I was actually thinking about. I usually jump in the shower quickly, but last couple of days I've been feeling like lying in the bath. So I've got Radox and all that. So I think at some point in the night I'll have a nice bath and just lie there and soothe my bones. Because I do get sore, and a lot of people don't realise that because I don't complain about it, my pal said that to us earlier on, funnily enough. But Gerry, you never complain about the pain you're in, do you know what I mean? You never, you don't moan and you groan, you just go. But that's the only way I can do it, is just go on with it. Sometimes I don't feel like moving, but you've got to push through it, so you've got to push through it. So, like now, pissing piss in the rain. I put a pair of shorts on the other day. I was at Warham, and I just don't wear shorts, period, right? Unless I'm in swimming or whatever it is, right? But I don't walk about with shorts because I've got a bad bit of psoriasis on the back of my leg, and it really it does a job on thinking about it. The people are looking at it and all that and whatever. And I've scratched this thing to. No, I shouldn't be, but I don't like people. And the other day I put on a pair of shorts, so I did, man. And a t-shirt, it was at Hope, so it was and I'm cutting about, and oh man, and I've looked at my legs. My legs are pure, my legs are pure white, right? And the top half of my body, man's all fucking sun, right? As you can see, look at my hair there, right? Turn it outside in, look at it there. That's my normal colour, do you know what I mean? No, and I've got to keep my hair extra short so that the sun gets the heat as well, do you know? Aye, but I don't burn or anything in the sun, do you know? I just go for my own colour, right to brown, do you know? But I needed a bit of sun about me anyway. I don't like that mad fucking pure thing me look, do you know what I mean? That pure white look. I'm not, I don't like that at all, do you know? But yeah, that's the way you are, that's the way you're born, do you know? But really, I shouldn't have. I should have factor 50 on, because being a transplant patient much, I can't protect myself from the sun on my skin, and you leave yourself open to skin cancer and such things because you've no immune system, so you can't protect yourself. So actually, the doctor gives you a roll-on, a medical roll-on, and I'll need to make sure I get one for whatever's left of the summer, you know. And that's what I'll do. That's all right. So it is. Whatever. It's been a long week this week. Do you know what I mean? Tomorrow morning, you get up, sit up, get up, sit up, and fucking show up. That's the fucking bottom line here, and that's exactly what I'll need today. So it is. So I was talking to a mate, so we were, and we were talking about gravesides and stuff and whatever, do you know, and I need to go and visit the family's graves. I've never been up there, do you know, and I don't want to be, do you know, it's quite heavy on my head, but at some point I'm going to have to do it to break that heaviness and throw that off, you know, because it's a lot of guilt. My wee man are up there, and you know, my sister and my granny and granddad, whatnot, you know, my brother's doing it Torquay. Aye, and when you're left on your own like that, it's quite heavy. What's heavier is the other family members making promises towards you, right? And pretending that they're interested in your welfare, right, while you're dying. And then suddenly, when my mum goes, the family falls apart. They're all arguing and fighting and all the rest of it. And I've just stepped out it. Do you know what I mean? Because I was just stepping out of jail, and my heat was wasted. My heat was still the age that I went in. I went in at 27, came out at 50, and I've said this before, it's like coming out with a 24 carat swagger on 9 carat feet. It doesn't work. Yeah, it does. No. So I've had to learn a lot of things again. But I'm willing. So am I. And I'm willing, you know, to make amends to people that some won't accept, some for me, do you know, which I will get round to, do you know, and if they accept it, fair enough, kind of day, do you know, thing me. If you've not, by the way, see if you've not subscribed to my mate at Tin Pale TV, if you like it, if you like good content, make sure you subscribe to him. He's a very good pal, and he's very honest, and does a lot of good content. And there's a couple of things with myself and him on there. Actually, we done something the other week here. I've not been doing a lot of stuff, I've had a couple of offers to do stuff, but I'm trying to concentrate on myself, and what I'm going to do is that I will start to build this channel, and what I'll start to do please tell anybody that's interested, to hit a subscription. I don't monetize my channel, so I'll never ask you for anything. I don't really believe in it. Other people do whatever they do. Me, I got it for free. I get it for free. No, so there's nothing wanted in that respect. But subscribe, and once I get to a certain point, and I've got enough views now, I'm going to start bringing other people in, and having a chat with them and this and that, and I'm going to direct a lot of it towards youth and towards mental health, because it's not spoke about enough. Near it is, and there's need to do enough about it. It's a terrible affliction, and it's a epidemic that's not getting dealt with, and in between that you've got addiction, and what one do you fix first? Do you fix the mental health and leave them in active addiction? Do you take the addiction away and then deal with the mental health? It's a cooking pot with a bad recipe, if you don't know how to get round about it. So that's what my plans are. But right now, I'm just sitting having a quick chat with you, Lyric boys, the boys on the fucking fish boats, stay safe. Love your messages, guys. So I do, and what I need to start doing is I start to write down the names of the people that are comment, and you know who you are, and I'm giving you a thanks, and when this channel's actually up and going, because a lot of people think that they listen, they're going to Sean Atwood's channel, and that's fine, do you know what I mean? But if you want to hear me on my own or whatever, subscribe to this channel, and get to the point where we could actually get you on or whatever as a guest. See what happens, take it from there. Right, so I'm going to go and get a cup of coffee, and catch up on some YouTube, and then get myself out and about. I want you to have a safe day, guys, right? I'm thinking about you all, and I send my love and my blessings to you all, once again, thanks very much. Everything these days, and stay safe.